As Amina walked through the forest, Usman laid in, ready to execute his final desperate plan. Just as he was about to strike, a sudden excruciating pain immobilized him, revealing a shocking twist of fate. Amina rushed to his side, horrified by the truth that was about to unravel. The villagers soon gathered, and what they uncovered left everyone shocked to their bone marrow. Once upon a time, in the vibrant village of Undubeli, there lived a woman named Amina. Amina was the wealthiest person in the village. In this short video, I'm going to be showing you how to combine your audios with the pictures just the way you have seen in the preview of the video you watched now. So sit back and watch till the very end so that you can understand and grasp every tiny little details. This is one of my most requested video and I cannot hide anything from you, and that is why I'm here to show you all the juicy details. So in this video, we're going to be using CapCut to achieve this result. For doing this, you must have gotten your script and created your audio. If you don't know how to do that, I'll be leaving a link to the video at the top of this page, so you can click on that, or at the top right corner here, so you can click on that and watch the video. I already created a video on how to generate scripts, how to generate 3 different ways by which you can generate your audio. So now we want to combine the audio and images together. So one of the first thing you want to do is you click on new project, okay, and go to photos, then add at least one image. You must add at least one image. Okay, this image is already YouTube size, so I don't have any issues with resizing the image. Now the next thing you want to do is bring in your audio, or you can record your audio right here when you are about to do this. Okay, you can record your audio by clicking on this audio icon. Okay, you click on this audio icon and you locate and click on record. Okay, you locate and click on record, and once you're ready, you tap on this button and it begins to count down 3 2 1, and you begin to say whatever you want to say or record the audio you want to use. Okay, and before you can do this, you must have had your story written somewhere, maybe on another phone, on another computer, or written out in your book, and you'll be able to look at what the script is all about and you read it out. Or you must have generated your audio using an audio generated platform, which I shared with you in my previous video. You would I would leave the link to that video in the description so that you can get access to it. I also shared in that video 10 different softwares you can use to generate audios for your YouTube channel. Okay, so I'm going to assume that you have generated an audio using an audio generated a text speech platform. So now the next thing is for you to add an audio to your video. A video is expected to have an audio. That is why this button is already here. So the next thing you want to do is click on add audio. You click on add audio, then you click on sounds. Okay, once you click on sounds, it should bring you here. So you click on this button right here to go and select the sound you have downloaded from the audio generation software onto your phone gallery. Okay, so you click on device. Okay, so you locate and click on the audio. So this is one of the audios I have generated, so I'm just going to click on this add button in front of it. So let me play this for you.
In the vibrant village of Endebel, there lived a woman named Amina.
Okay, so this is how you can add your audio to the video. Okay, so I'm going to so I just want to show you this. The one I'm particularly using is the one I recorded my voice with right here on this CapCut app. So I'm just going to X this out. I just had to show you that. This is the particular one I want to use. I have already recorded my voice with that. So I'll click on this, and you can see I've already added 2 images. Okay, so I'm just going to play it. When you want to do this, you need full concentration. You need to play it and listen to where a particular scene ends in your audio, so you would know how to place this. Okay, One of the best ways you can do this is do it one by one. So I'm going to delete this. Okay, do it one by one. It's going to be so easy for you. Don't upload all your pictures together and now try to adjust it. No, pick the pictures one by one. Okay, so I'm just going to play this now and we'll begin to add other images to it. Okay, as Amina walked through the forest, Usman lay at the exact place where I started talking and I said Usman. I'm going to look for that particular place and I'm going to reduce this Amina's image and add Usman's image to it. Okay, so if you look at this sound, you will see that at this particular spot there is no sound. Okay, yes, at this particular spot you see that there's no green sound there. That place is where I stopped. So I'm just going to click here and highlight this. Then I'll tap on the image and use this white button that is beside it to reduce it by taking it back to where this white line is. And that, my friend, is how to adjust your image. Okay, so let's play it. As Amina walked through the forest, Usman. Okay, so I'm just going to click on this plus button and add Usman's image to it. So let's go. I'm going to be adding the image of Usman where he was hiding in the forest trying to ambush and cause trouble for Amina. So let's play it again. As Amina walked through the forest, Usman laid in, ready to execute his final desperate plan. Ready to execute his final desperate plan. This is where it actually ends. So I'm going to extend this what's it called, this Usman's image to this particular point. Another thing that can help you to monitor this is the minutes or the seconds that is counting here. Okay, this is where I want to extend Usman's image to. So I will take note of this timeline that is here, this particular seconds. You see that I have 0.6 seconds and I have 0.7 seconds. In between is nothing, but there's one dot there that signifies that that is the middle, and that should be 0.7 seconds. Okay, 0.07 seconds. So I'm just going to click on this Usman's image and make sure I extend it to 0.7 seconds, which is somewhere here. Okay, I can use this white line as my guideline to make sure that I am in the right position. So I'll tap on the image again and adjust it a little. Okay, yeah. So you have to be patient with this. When you are doing this, you have to play it over and over again, making sure that you have done the right thing. Okay, so let's play it again. As Amina walked through the forest, Usman laid in, ready to execute his final desperate plan. Just as he was about to strike, a sudden So that's audio. I mean, this Usman's image is not supposed to end there. Now I have to still extend it to this particular point, which is almost to 10 seconds. So I'll extend it to almost to 10 seconds to this particular place. Okay, where I started talking about him experiencing excruciating pains. Okay, was about to strike. A sudden excruciating pain in. So I'll click on this and add the image of where he was experiencing the excruciating pain. Okay, so I'll click on this. This is it. So let's play it again. Just as he was about to strike, a sudden excruciating pain immobilized him, revealing a shocking twist of fate. Amina rushed to his. Okay, so here where I said Amina rushed, I have to add an image of where Amina is rushing to where Usman is. So I'm going to make sure that I bring this image from here and make sure it extends to this particular place. So I'll tap on the image and move it to this place. And I'll play it again to make sure that the image gets to the exact place I want it to get. Revealing a shocking twist of fate. Amina rushed. Now we have to add Amina's image where she was rushing to see what is happening to her husband. So click on this and add. Shocking twist of fate. Amina rushed to his side, horrified by the truth that was about to unravel. The villagers. So I'll extend this to where I started talking about the villagers. Okay, so tap on
About
this.
to unravel. The villagers soon gathered.
Now let's add an image of the villagers where they gathered. Okay, so let's look for, I think I have an image of where the villagers gathered right here. Okay, I'm going to add this.
That was about to unravel. The villagers soon gathered, and what they uncovered left everyone shocked to their bone marrow.
Yeah, so left everyone shocked to their bone marrow. I have to extend it to where that particular sound ends, and this is where the sound ends at 26 seconds. Okay, so now the beginning of the video itself.
One shocked to their bone marrow. Once upon a time.
So this particular format I used is a format where you show a little bit of trailer first before you begin the story. It keeps people glued and keeps people wanting to know what actually happens. Okay, so now we'll click on this and we're talking about the village. Once upon a time in a village. So I'll add this village picture.
Left everyone shocked to their bone marrow. Once upon a time, in the vibrant village of Undubeli, there lived a woman.
So I'm going to extend this to this place. And where he started talking about there lived a woman called, I'm going to add the image of the woman.
Of Undubeli, there lived a woman named Amina.
So I can start it from here exactly. So I'm going to extend this to this place, making sure it's end here. I'll add the image of Amina to this. Let's look for a beautiful image of Amina. I can add this, okay? So you can adopt this kind of system when you want to tell your story to make people curious and want to, know what is actually happening in your story. Okay. So this is another method by which you can add your images, and it's even easier than the first method I taught you. So you can click on the this white add button or add this image and click on add. So the next thing I want to do is tap on this image and extend it for a very long on a very long duration. Okay, once you extend it like that, the next thing you want to do is check the place where that audio ends, where that image is supposed to end, and just cut the excess off. Okay, so I'm just going to play this.
Easily elaborate. He tried to push her into the river while they were washing clothes, but Amina was an excellent swimmer.
Okay, so here I'll click on the image and split it, and I'll delete this second half. It has been highlighted already, this second part. Sorry, this second part. So I'll click on this second part, and it has been highlighted already, so I'll just delete it. And that is the second method by which you can use to add, instead of just moving it forward and moving it backward, to the image and add. So I want to add an image of where Amina was swimming here, where she was pushed into the river, or this one. So I'll click on add and I'll play it.
Amina was an excellent swimmer and easily made her way back to the shore.
So if it easily made her way back to the shore, this one is even perfect. So I'll just click on add and scroll, sorry, and add this place where she made it back to the shore. So let's play it.
Elaborate. He tried to push her into the river while they were washing clothes, but Amina was an excellent swimmer and easily made her way back to the shore. He attempted to lock her in the greenery.
So where we started talking about, he attempted to lock her in the greenery. He attempted to lock her. She quickly made it back
way back to the shore.
Okay, so I need to reduce this one. I need to reduce this particular one. I'll reduce it like this. She quickly made her way back to the shore. So here I have to delete split. I'll click on split. There's a split button right here. Once you highlight, and this particular straight line identifies the particular place where you want to split. Okay, and once you have splitted it, the right handed side is the one that gets highlighted. So you delete the one you want to delete. So let's assume this is the one I want to delete. Then I have to click on this and delete it. But this is the one I want to delete. So I'll click on this and click on delete. So I play it again.
Made our way back to the shore. He attempted.
Okay, he attempted to lock her in the greenery. So I'm going to look for the image of the greenery where she was. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, this and this. I'll click on it and add.
He attempted to lock her in the greenery during a hot day, hoping she would suffocate, but a neighbor happened to hear her cries and set her free. Each failed.
Okay. So, like I said, you click on the image and extend it more than what you need. And when you get to the exact place where you want it to stop, you split it and delete the excess. So that is the second method by which you can add your images. The next thing you want to do after adding your images is to add effects. Yes, effects. So we're going to be adding animations and transition to this. So I'm just going to scroll to the beginning of this story. And the first thing you want to do is click on the first image. You can only add animations and effects to the first image, okay? So the next subsequent images, the only thing you add is transitions and effects. So animation is not allowed on the second one. So once I make sure that this particular image is highlighted, I'll go to animation. I'll click on animation and I'll click on in. This we have out, and we have combo. So this combo shows you the animation of the picture coming in and when the picture is going out. This in is only for when the picture is coming in, and this out is only for when the picture is going out. So I'm just going to click on one particular one for the purpose of this. Okay, so once you click on it, you would notice that there's a line. Sorry, I'll go to animations again. You notice that there's a line here. So this blue line shows you how long or how short you want your animation to show for. So if it is very short, the animation will come very short and will be unnoticeable. Okay. But when the animation is extended for a long period of time, it will be slow and it will appear for a longer period of time. So if I extend this now, and you will notice that this particular place has extended and the video, the animation is quite a little bit slow than before. So I can take it back and click on play again.
As Amina walked through the forest,
okay, I can still extend it. I'll go back and extend it. If I extend it more, it becomes slower.
As Amina walked through the forest.
Can you see that?
As Amina walked.
So if I reduce it, it becomes very short and unnoticeable. Okay.
As Amina walked through the forest. As Amina walked through the forest.
So sorry. So one thing you want to note is that there are various animations here that you can choose from. Just look for the one that you like the most. And please don't choose the one that will make the eyes of your viewers start turning. And don't choose the one that will make the eyes of your viewers dizzy. Yes, there are some animations like that makes you feel dizzy. Okay, maybe something like this. If it is very short and very
Usman laid in, ready to execute his final desperate plan. Usman laid in.
Okay, so one thing you want to do is make sure you don't overdo things. You can pick just one or two animations and that is it. So once you are done, you click on this good sign. Well, if there's anything that you did that you don't like, you can click on undo. This is undo button and you can undo it. So I have this animation here. So at this point where the two images joined, you can see there's a white sign here. So I'll click on that white sign and that is where you can add your transition. Transition is added in between each clip. So from one clip to another, you would have a transition. Okay. So if I click on this, it will affect, can you see? It will apply. And like I said, this is how long or how short you want it to be. And if you want just one transition to apply to all your videos, you can click on apply all. But I don't really like that. It makes your video quite boring. So to make your video more interesting, you have to, put minimum of 2 or 3 effects, and that is fine. Okay. And depending on the story, sometimes the story would determine the type of effects or the type of animation or the type of transition you're going to add to your image. The more you do this, the more you know it and the more it gets easier for you. And the more you know the kind of animations and transitions that works perfectly for your type of story. Okay, so these are various types of animation that you can use. You can see light effect, camera, overlay, blur, glitch, basic, distortion, slides, and so many others. So many. You can click on this place to check all the available ones, or you just swipe this side, move all everything that is there, just move it to the side. It will take you to the next one. Okay. So once I'm fine with an animation or transition, I'll click on this good sign and it will apply it. Once your transition is applied, you will notice that this sign, the sign on this white box, changes to like an hourglass shape. Okay. If I scroll to the side, you will notice that this particular one does not have that shape. Once you see it, this one, it means that you have not added any transition to it. But once you see here, you'll be able to know that you have added transition to it. And that is how to add transition to all the connecting, how to connect your images to one another. Okay. So you can just add anyone that suits you. It all depends on you.
Strike. A sudden excretion.
Okay, you can reduce the timing. I'll click on good, and that is it. So I'm going to reduce the volume of this now and play this so that we can see how the transition applies and how beautiful this has turned to, from a boring straight images to, different effects and the likes. So I'll click on play.
As Amina walked through the forest, Usman laid in, ready to execute his final desperate plan. Just as he was about to strike, a sudden excruciating pain immobilized him, revealing.
So have you seen that? That is how to apply transitions to your images to make it into videos and to make it more interesting and more attention grabbing and more retention. It will help you retain your audience. It will help you to retain your audience, right? Okay, so that is it. So the next thing I want to explain to you now is how to add an audio to your video. I mean, how to add that background music that you usually hear, that oja piano, oja sound, or all these Yoruba background sound and the likes. So I have downloaded some. I will just show you two different methods by which you can add it if you downloaded an audio or if you downloaded a video. So if you downloaded an audio, the first thing you want to do is you click on this audio button. So once you click on the audio button, you want to scroll to the side and click on extract. So this extract option allows you to remove an audio from an existing video. So I'll click on that and I'll go to my videos and look for the particular video where I have downloaded that has audios. Okay. Yeah, I have them here. So I'll click on either of these two. I have this one. This one is longer. This one is an Indian sound. This one is a Yoruba sound. So I can click on any one of my choice. So if I click on this, then I'll click on add. Okay. So once I click on add, I can hold it down, press and hold this new sound and move it to the beginning so that it can start with my video. So after adding the extracted audio, the next thing you want to do is reduce the volume so it doesn't distract you. You click on the audio and come to volume, click on volume, and I'll reduce it to maybe 20 or 15. I think 15 is fine. You listen to it depending on how loud the audio you want to add.
Amina walked through the forest.
So I'm just going to play it again.
Amina walked through the forest. Usman laid in, ready to execute his final desperate plan.
So you can see that that sound is there, but it's not overpowering the original audio, which is the story itself. You can reduce it further if you don't want it to be that loud. Okay, so that is how to extract an audio from an existing video if you downloaded the sound from anywhere. But make sure that you only use copyright free musics or sound for your background so that you don't get copyright strikes from YouTube. Okay, especially so that it doesn't disturb you when you want to get monetized as well. So you can see that this particular video is 7 minutes long, but the audio I added is about 2 minutes or 3 minutes. So what we want to do is we want to scroll to where that particular audio ends. You can see I have two audios. One is for the sound and one is for the story, and the other one is the background sound. So I'll just click on the particular background sound. Make sure that you must have reduce the volume to where you want it to be. So I'm just going to reduce the volume longer to 10.
As Amina
That's
walked
fine.
through the forest.
So what you want to do now is make sure the audio is highlighted. Scroll to this side and click on duplicate. The duplicate will duplicate the audio and continue from where the audio ends. This is how CapCut works. I don't know how your video editing platform works, but you can see this is the first sound and this is the second sound. So I'm going to keep duplicating it until I get to the end. I get to the end of the video. I make sure that the background sound ends where the video ends. So I'll click on duplicate again. Click on duplicate. You can see right here we are currently on 8 minutes 21 seconds, and I guess that is it. So if it's excess, I can click on delete, or I can click on undo. I can click on undo. Okay. So, and if there's anything you want to do, if you want to extend the piano sound, let's it doesn't finish where it's supposed to finish, you duplicate it again, and this particular video ends at 7 minutes 7 seconds. Can you see 7 minutes 7 seconds? And I'll just duplicate it once more and go to 7 minutes 7 seconds and cut off the excess. So I'll go to 7 minutes 7 seconds. So past that, this is 7 minutes 7 seconds. You can see this is the first audio and this is the background sound. So I'll make sure the background sound is highlighted and I'll click on split. So I'll go back, make sure the background sound is highlighted. I click on split and I delete the excess. And that is how to add an audio from an existing video, a background sound, if you downloaded an existing video background sound. But let's assume that the audio you downloaded is an audio, the background sound you downloaded saved to your phone as an audio. How do you add it? I'll click on back or click on the empty space right here to make sure that all this icon goes back to their beginning. So I'll click on audio. Once you click on audio, go to sounds, click on sounds. Okay, click on sounds. Once you click on sound, you locate and click on your device, which is this particular icon right here. And you come to this place and click on device. You can also use this method to extract the audio from a video. But this now, at this moment, we want to pick an audio, which is an audio. So I'll click on this device and it will take me to all my sounds, to all the sounds that are on my phone. And you locate and click on the particular one you want. So I'm just going to click on this one right here. And okay. So once you play it and you know that that's the particular one you want, you click on this plus sign to add it. Okay. So you press and hold and take it to the beginning, to where you exactly want it to be. So once you do that, the next thing is for you to do what? Reduce the volume. Reduce the volume. Don't let your background music overshadow your original audio. So I'll scroll here. I'll tap the audio, the particular one I want to reduce the volume, and I'll click on volume and I'll take it back. Okay, I'll take it back and I'll click on good.
And in agony.
Okay, so once I click on good, that is it. Very easy, very simple. Once you are done with adding your images, your video, your background sound, and everything is perfectly fine, you've added transitions and effects, the next thing you want to do is you want to sharpen your image and make it more beautiful. So I'm just going to make sure nothing is selected here, and I'll locate and click on adjust. See the adjust button right here. So I'll click on adjust and I'll go to sharpen. Sharpen is fine. So I'll go to sharpen. This is sharpen. I'll click on sharpen and I'll increase it to 50. Okay, I'll increase it to 50. Once I make sure it is at 50, I click on this good sign, and this helps me, sharpen my image and makes it more beautiful. Okay, so I'll click on good. It helps to increase the quality of the image. And because this particular story, we added different images to it, it is not one long video. That is why we have this adjust that we just added. very, very short. So what do? We expand it and extend it to where our video ends so that this can apply to everything. Okay, so let me reduce it so that you can see the difference. This is where the sharpen has been added, and this is where it has not been added. You see that there's so much difference. There's a difference. Okay, so I'll click on it and make sure that adjust is highlighted. Then I click on this particular white sign beside it and use it to drag it to where the video ends. Okay, you have to drag it. That is one of the bad things I hate about CapCut. If you were to be InShot app now, this I'll just click on end video and it will continue. So this is where the images ended, and this is where it will end. So that is how to add it and make sure your video becomes more sharpened and beautiful. Thank you so much for watching till this very end. In this video, we have already learned how to add our images to our audio, how to import an existing audio, and how to record our voices. The next thing we did was how to add background, which I taught you two different methods of adding background sound, which is either you extract the background sound from a video, an existing video, or you import the audio. Okay, and we also learned how to sharpen the video to make it more beautiful and make it more vibrant. Okay, so I hope you got value from this. If you did, let me know in the comment section, and let me know if there's any other thing you'd really want to learn. In my next video, I'll be sharing with you how to download copyright-free songs so that you can use them for your video. It is very important you use copyright-free sounds so that you can, not fall into the trap of YouTube and get copyright strikes. Okay, so thank you so much, and let me know where you're watching me from in the comment section. I really, really want to meet you. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscription is absolutely free. So subscribe to support your girl. I love you so much, and I cannot wait to see your storytelling YouTube channel making dollars for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.